All right. Another edition of the Monday Motivational Message here from Mr. McLean, and good to have you back, and I trust you'll be able to connect with our theme today called packaging. I don't think anything catches somebody's eye more than a Christmas present or a birthday present. It seems like when you come out Christmas morning or you see the presents piling up at a birthday party, there's always that one present that's just like, oh, wow, that is the one I want to open. That's the one that I just know there's something inside that's worth getting. And it's all because of the way that it's packaged. You can tell that somebody took some time, took some care, really wanted it to look good. And that package is signaling that there's something important inside, or that this person is important to me. A couple Christmases ago, I had the opportunity to surprise Mandy with a special Christmas present. I always try to think of something outside the box, and my goal every year is to try to surprise her. And throughout the year, I had noticed that she had been commenting about how she really needed a place to do the bills and keep all the taxes and the house records and things like that, and just kind of work when she was at home. And so I kind of got the hint that, a good a home office would be really good for her. So the very first week of December, she always leaves for Department of Ed training. And so I took her down to the airport. She was flying out to Florida. I knew I had 5 days to work on this project. So I got home, and that very night we are taking everything out of this room. I'm putting up paint because I want the paint to dry so she can't smell it when she gets home. Bought a new desk, chair, lamp, hung up some new pictures on the wall and everything. And I'm standing back and I'm looking and thinking, man, this is going to be great. How do I wrap this thing? So I decided to take a picture of the room and put it into a frame. And then on Christmas Eve, I put that into a box and I wrapped this box really nice, and I set it out there. And of course, on Christmas morning, that box catches everyone's attention. Of course, the girls knew what was in the box. They hadn't seen it before, but they knew that's Mom's box, and of course, it caught Mandy's attention. And to keep the climax of Christmas going, I made sure that this was going to be the last present open. And so we're all standing there. Mandy is slowly opening the present. We have our cameras at the ready, and she's very slow at unwrapping things, and we're all dying, and she gets the box open, and she's kind of rooting around inside for it, and she pulls out the picture frame. What is it? I don't get it. And it was very, very anticlimactic moment. She could tell we were all anticipating something big. She could tell by the package that there was something big, but she's like, I don't know where this is. I don't know what this is about. And of course she didn't, because it was a room in the house, but she'd never seen it that way before, and it was different. And eventually we just had to kind of lead her off to the room. But the packaging was telling her something really important, but when she got inside, she wasn't finding that important thing. Humans are very similar in that we use packaging to give certain signals. We spend a lot of time on the outside, where we control everything that people see: our hair, our clothes, our shoes, the way we walk, what we drive, what job we have, what home we live in. We spend a lot of time controlling these exterior things that people see because we want to project a certain perception. We want people to have this certain view of us. We want people to have a certain opinion of us. And so we project these things. We control the packaging. And but the problem is sometimes when they open up the packaging, they find nothing inside. There's no depth. There's no content. The world we live in today emphasizes this. The emphasis in our world, in our society, in our culture is placed on packaging. I love going to the movies, and there are some good movies I'm anticipating this holiday season. But I hate going to a movie, paying $8, sitting for 2 hours, and realizing that the best parts of the movie were the 2 minutes of the trailer I saw before I went. But that's Hollywood. That's how they package it. They put all the best parts in the trailer, and they get millions of people to buy an $8 ticket. They make millions of dollars, and you show up, and you could have watched a trailer 30 times and wasted the same 2 hours at home. Or you watch a commercial, and they're selling this product on a commercial that can remove any stain off of any surface, and you're like, man, I could use that for the house, and you buy that, and you get there, and it won't even erase pencil off paper. Or you see all these diets, and they're like, it'll make you look thinner, it'll make you feel thinner, you'll lose 5 pounds in 24 hours, and all this stuff, and you get that, and in 2 weeks you turn in the mirror, and you still have that same pear shape as when you started. And it's all about how things are packaged. Our young people, even us as adults, we're attracted to Hollywood stars and politicians and entertainers because we see the packaging on the outside. They do a great job in packaging and using plastic surgery and Botox and liposuction to look great. And there's all kinds of flashing lights and loud music and bright sparkles and everything everywhere. And it's just, you're like, wow, this is impressive. And then when you get to know the person or you get to realize what's going on, you realize there's no depth. They're very shallow. I believe that our culture, our society, is sending the wrong message to us. They are emphasizing the outward, the packaging. I believe that the best packaging comes from what's inside of you. I believe the best packaging is a strong character where you live out these values in your life. I believe the best packaging is hard work, is study, is maturity. I believe the best packaging is what comes out of you when life squeezes and people see a person who's responsible, respectful, and productive. I think these are what are attractive. I think this is the best thing you can do when it comes to packaging. I don't think it's spending hours and millions of dollars on something that is on the outside. I think it's spending time on what's on the inside, because what's on the inside comes out. Young people, you will get noticed as more than a social media hub and more than a lexicon of video games and pop culture when you show yourself able to think critically. When you show yourself able to hold a conversation, when you show yourself responsible, when you show yourself respectful, people look and go, "Oh, you'll get noticed." And that's what you want. You want to get noticed, but you don't want to get noticed for everything that's fake, everything that you put up. You want to get noticed for what's genuine and what's inside of you. So do not follow Hollywood. Do not follow the entertainment industry. Do not follow the Washington Beltway elite. Okay? Don't let your life be consumed with the packaging. Rather, work on the inside so when people see the real you, that's what they're attracted to. Work on your character. Work on your depth of knowledge. Work on your talents and skills. Work on your content. And let those be the packaging for you. Well, I trust that this was good for you today, and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page, hit like, make a comment, pass this on to somebody who you think it'll be helpful to, and hopefully I'll see you next week for another edition of Mr. McLean's Motivational Message. Thank you.